Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Val. Just wanted to make a video for YouTube because I did a live on Facebook about this year, and I just wanted to do a year in review here on YouTube for all you guys. So this is it. 2020 has been probably the worst year of my entire life. I'm 33 years old, and this year has been magnificently terrible. Best way I could put it. First, I'll introduce my new friend. This is my new Stitch that my sister got me for Valentine's Day. So he's not Mercedes's, he's mine. But no, anyway, here, Stitch. Have a seat with your friends. All right. So I want to start this off with something positive that happened in December of last year. Start off with my niece, Sienna. She just turned a year old, and she was just born in December of 2019. So she made the roller coaster of this year a little easier. Just her smiling and her beautiful face just made everything seem a little better. So thank you, Gippy and Moses and Sienna Sue, for being awesome. I love you guys. I don't think I could have gotten through this year without my family, to be perfectly honest. So I'm glad they're all still healthy and doing okay. In January, we found out that Mercedes was dying. So that was fun. Got through that okay. Kind of had to make adjustments. She had to drop out of high school solely because she was dying. It was too much for her. She didn't want to do any of the online stuff. So she was just like, Mom, do I have to? And I was like, no, you don't. Let's make you as happy and as comfortable as we can for however long we have you. February, we had our quinceañera, and that was probably the best day of this year. It was amazing. And also my brother and sister-in-law got married in February, so that was also a positive. I'm glad somebody finally put a ring on my Bernice and is taking care of things. But yeah, Mercedes quinceañera was a blast. The whole family came out. Her dad was here. Everything was just really, really great. It was a perfect day, to say the least. It was amazing. In March, she started to get really, 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 really sick. It was getting bad. By April, it had gotten a lot worse. So I had to quit my job. Just so I could stay home and take care of her. In retrospect, I should have quit in March, early March, or maybe right before quinceañera. I should have quit just so I could have had more time with her, just us, all day, every day. But that's not what happened. I wanted to work. I wanted to be able to take care of her monetarily and take care of my son monetarily during that time. So who's to say if that was the right decision or not? But I did quit in April, so I had that whole month and a half slot of time with her. And by that point, I was pretty much doing everything for her. I was feeding her, dressing her, helping her to the restroom, putting her into bed, and by late April, she was bedridden. She couldn't even get up. So May was hard because it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And, one good thing came out of May, though. My nephew Jericho was born, so that was, another reason to smile. So again, thank you, Bubby and Bernice, for him. He's beautiful, and he has the greatest smile on the face of the planet. I'm very grateful for him. Very, 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 very grateful for him and Melanie and Neuters and Moses and Susie and Christian. And I'm very blessed to have the greatest nieces and nephews on the face of the planet. If you think you do, you're wrong, but that's okay. We can agree to disagree on that. But yeah, May, she was kind of she was declining really fast. And May 21st, we lost her. She finally just stopped fighting. And I had told her that night, Mercedes, if you're tired It's okay to just let go. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about the rest of the family. We'll be okay. We'll always remember you. We'll always love you. And you'll always be with us. You'll always be right here. To this day, she still is. She always will be. So she did. She passed away. And I'm sure I've told the story before. But what's funny is she had just used the restroom about 30 minutes before she passed. And I say two things. One, she was nice enough to evacuate her bowels before she passed away, because I know most people, when everything loosens, they do their thing. So she didn't do it in my bed. And secondly, it was what took her out. she had such a powerful turd that was it for Mercedes. So it helps. That might not be the best way of coping with things, but it helps, make me smile and make me laugh, because that's how she would want me to be. So, but she passed away in May. We also had the whole Black Lives Matter movement, which both blew my mind, and in a good way, and blew my mind in a bad way. Seeing people come together for something like that's so important, as the Black Lives Matter movement, was incredible, because someone needed to do something, someone needed to say something, someone needed to take a stand, and someone needed to make it heard, make it known, and make it seen that we're not going to put up with that bullshit anymore. Like, that was fantastic to see. But all the burnings of buildings and businesses and all these other horrible things that people were doing, like, you're trying to kill all this violence with more violence. I don't understand. It didn't make sense to me. But for those of you that did it the right way, good on you. It was just a good thing to be a part of this year, to actually get to see someone trying to fight for something that's so, so important. Coronavirus! It's been a whirlwind of emotion where COVID is concerned. And, I've been personally affected in my life by it. I've had family members that have had it. I have a friend who's battling it right now. He's in the hospital. So I'm praying for you. If you watch this, you know who you are. But it's there. Hopefully by this time next year, we'll be saying, oh, 2021, how fantastic. COVID is a lot easier to take care of, and it's not as scary, and we can go about our business. That would be nice. Who's to say that that's going to happen? Who's to say it's not going to get worse? Who's to say it's going to stay the same? We don't know. So we'll just have to wait and see. Period. See what else happened this year? Lost friends. That's always fun. But they were crazy. So I guess it's a good thing. Got closer to my cousins, which was nice. We're all going through the same grieving process. Well, not the same, because she's my daughter, but we're all grieving over the same person. And, it just, my whole family, I think, feels tighter because of it. And I appreciate that a lot. I hope I don't leave anything out. I might, because I'm scatterbrained. But let's see, we're in May, June, July, August. Little A turned 11. So that's a good thing. I'm very happy for him. His school year has been terrible, but this online schooling thing is not the easiest thing to really get around. Let's see. My birthday was in September, and that was a really hard day because Mercedes was in here to spend it with me. I can't remember when baby Cuzzo was born. I can't remember when baby Cuzzo was born. I'm sorry. But baby Cuzzo happened this year. And that's awesome. Baby Kai. I love her so much. And she loves me so much. Every time she sees me, she has a little smile for me. So that makes me feel good too. So all the babies this year, the 3 babies in my life that have happened this year. Thank you guys. I love you. You're so cute. Let's see. Halloween was fun. October was cool because I started talking to someone again that I hadn't talked to in a while. And, that was nice. Thanksgiving was Thanksgiving. It was hard. Christmas was Christmas. It was hard. Had a breakdown Christmas Eve after putting little A to bed and telling him Santa was on his way, you know, doing the stocking stuffer stuff and all that stuff kind of threw me over the edge. So I had a little breakdown on Christmas Eve that was extremely difficult. I should have been filling 2 stockings, not one. Should have been putting 2 babies to bed, not one. But as they say, it is what it is. So, but yeah, this year was hard. We've had lots of celebrity deaths. I'm not going to go into those on here because, everybody knows who they were. If you don't, go Google it. But we've had lots of celebrity deaths. We've had lots of just death in general this year because of COVID. And my daughter wasn't because of COVID. She was because of her underlying heart condition. Finally, just took her out. So, and I'm sorry that I'm talking about it so just blase, whatever. But I feel like on my channel I've talked about it enough in depth and enough emotionally that I don't really feel like I have to anymore. Like I just, she's gone. I just want to let her rest. She doesn't want me constantly crying on my YouTube channel because I miss her and because I'm sad. So I just want to kind of just run off the list of things that have happened this year that have sucked and the very few things that have not sucked, like my brother getting married, my cousin being born, my niece and nephew being born. And I know my niece was last year, but hey, she was at the ass end of last year. So she's made this year great. So, one more thing. Speaking of making things great, new president next year. I am so stoked. If you're a Trump supporter, sorry, not sorry. Biden is going to be president next year. I'm so excited. Hopefully, he can do things for us that need to be done and not ruin things further. Because our country has been through enough and we need it to stop. We need things to get better. Just, yes, please. But that's my rant. That's my tangent for you guys today. As I'm filming this, it is New Year's Eve. It's the afternoon. I just want to say everybody be safe out there. I know people like to, turn up the heat and get crazy and do their drinking and all that jazz. Please do not drink and drive. Take care of yourselves. If your friend is drinking and they intend on driving home, take their keys, okay? Don't let them drive home because you don't know if they take off that night. That's the last time you'll ever see them. So please, everybody, be careful tonight. Be careful with fireworks. Be careful with drinking. Be careful in general. Just take care of yourselves and each other. In the words of, I believe, Bob Ross said that. But no. Everybody have a safe holiday. Everybody, stay strong. Do what you got to do. Do what you can to keep yourself happy. Keep yourself smiling. I know it's hard. But if I can do it, so can you guys. So, have a happy new year. I love you guys. And I'll see you in 2021. Bye.